A woman was entirely drenched in soybean oil before she squeezed herself into a narrow tunnel entrance. No sooner had she extended her foot than her waist was trapped, rendering her immobile. A man nearby, instead of assisting, pressed down on her body even more. The intense compression caused the woman to scream uncontrollably as streams of blood soon flowed from her thighs. She urgently called for help, begging to be pulled up, but the onlookers were indifferent, continuing to press down on her mercilessly. With relentless force, she was pushed down further. Before she could catch her breath, two guys beside her exerted force once again, pushing her down into the filthy water. People above hurried to the opening, shouting in fear that she might drown. The woman desperately swam upwards, but upon breaking the surface, she was terrified. A layer of excrement floated on the foul-smelling dirty water, mingling with a pungent odor. Without a moment to feel disgusted, she quickly located the antidote floating on the water, which allowed her to eventually climb to the shore to rest. A few guys shout down the tunnel, demanding the woman inside to come up with the antidote, but she knows that surrendering it would seal her doom below. So she flips the script, challenging those above to descend if they ever hope to claim the antidote, before cunningly hiding it from view. With her nowhere to be seen, in preparation, one man retrieves a steel pipe from the room, leveraging it to pry open the sewer's steel hoop before taking to the tunnel walls with forceful swings. After a concerted effort, they manage to create an opening just large enough for a person to squeeze through. Then, slick with lubricant, they make their descent into the sewer. However, when it's the turn of a larger woman, her size unfortunately leads to her becoming stuck at the entrance, a situation fraught with intense pain. Hearing her distress, a man below quickly grasps her legs, pulling with all his might. Thankfully, with the combined effort of three, they manage to extricate her, but as they attempt to escape the filthy waters, an unexpected twist occurs. The bearded man drags the unkempt man into the water, where a fierce struggle ensues between them over the sole handgun. The unkempt man resorts to using the gun as a blunt weapon in desperation. However, in the face of the bearded man's dying counterattack, the unkempt man is pulled under the water. Soon, noises from beneath the surface herald the bearded man emerging victorious, clutching the handgun. In an effort to prevent getting lost, the larger woman had cleverly marked their path with coins. Yet, amidst their journey, an attempt is made to push a man into the water, aiming to drown him. The bearded man fires the gun, revealing it was the larger woman. It turns out, with only 3 doses of the antidote left for 4 people, a sacrifice was inevitable. The larger woman, seizing the handgun, walks off into the dim distance, a heavy heart guiding her steps. After a period of mourning, the remaining 3 find their way to the hidden antidote. However, in this moment of hope, the distant sound of a coin dropping echoes ominously. The sound of a coin dropping nearby catches the attention of the trio, prompting them to investigate with curiosity. To their shock, they discover the body of the larger woman. As they examine the scene, unbeknownst to them, a figure emerges behind them. Before the man can react, he is thrust into the water, revealing the unkempt man had not perished. In a state of panic, the bearded man grabs the woman, and they hastily retreat to a corner for cover. By now, the unkempt man has descended into madness, taunting them to reveal themselves. Seizing a moment when the unkempt man is distracted, they attempt a daring escape but are eventually spotted. The woman runs desperately, and in a terrifying twist, the unkempt man appears right beneath them. The bearded man, facing no other choice, hands his antidote to the woman, urging her to survive. Then, they both plummet into a deep well, dozens of meters down. Overwhelmed by grief, yet determined to live, the woman administers the antidote to herself, securing her survival amidst the chaos.